Welcome back, folks. I'm Joe Dalto from Z-Band Technologies, and this is video number 4 in our ZTV installation training series. In our last video, we gave you an overview of the Televis H30 digital CATV meter. We talked about how to set it up for commissioning and troubleshooting, so now you should be ready to start testing your Z-Band distribution system. Now the question is, where do we start? We need to start at the beginning of the system, so that means we're talking about headends today. If you're new to the TV and video distribution game, relax, we're going to give you a crash course in headends, what they are, what they do, the different types, and why they're used. According to the internet, a headend is a control center in a cable television system where various signals are brought together and monitored before being introduced into a cable network. Now that's pretty spot on, but breaking it down even more simply, the headend is where your TV channels come from. In most cases, the headend is where your TV service provider makes their signal handoff, sometimes referred to as the D-mark. In residential facilities like an apartment complex, it can be pretty simple because the service provider is just handing off their encrypted video feed with all the channels they have. Then the distribution system and set-top boxes handle the rest. But for more hospitality-esque environments, it's a little different. This here is a set-top box. All your major cable and satellite service providers utilize set-top boxes in some form or fashion. The set-top box receives all the channels from your service provider, and based on your subscription package, the set-top box unencrypts the channels you have access to. Coax, input, HDMI, output, your standard remote control. I'm sure you're already familiar with this. In facilities where you have a lot of TVs, say like a hospital or a hotel, it doesn't make sense to put a set-top box at every TV location. When you have a facility with 50, 100, 400 TVs, organizations don't want to pay the monthly equipment cost for all those set-top boxes. They also don't want to deal with all the maintenance. The solution to this for the past few decades has been the modulated set-top box headend. Instead of a set-top box at every TV location, you centralize a number of set-top boxes and remodulate the output of each to create a customized TV channel lineup. When you remodulate the output of the set-top box, what you're actually doing is converting the video output to an RF TV channel. The cool thing about QAM modulators like our Encode 8 is that you can channelize a number of other AV sources to add some really useful applications to your TV distribution system. Things like digital signage or a live camera feed, a slideshow from your laptop, use your imagination. Anyway, back to the set-top box headend. If you wanted 10 TV channels, you would need 10 cable boxes or 10 satellite receivers and 10 QAM modulators. So either 10 single channel modulators, like this piece right here, or 2 of our Encode 008s. The more channels you wanted, the more set-top boxes and modulators you required. So a commercial headend could be pretty big and require a lot of rack space. Over the last 10 years, though, due to the lack of demand for set-top boxes in the hospitality market, all the major service providers have transitioned to some type of bulk video solution. This has drastically reduced the size of commercial headends. With products like the DirecTV Com 3000 by Technicolor, what might have required 4 to 5 full IT racks now only needs 3 RU total, which saves a lot of money. Other solutions include the Smart Box by Dish Network, the ATX Ucrypt and Vecima Gateway, which we typically see in support of Comcast service. These devices are essentially your set-top boxes and modulators all in one with a single output. And then you have providers like Charter Spectrum, which offer a free and clear solution like their FiberConnect Plus. FiberConnect Plus TV from Spectrum is a hospitality product that basically consists of a fiber node with a coaxial handoff. Pretty easy. We say free and clear because there's no encryption to worry about. Your standard TV tuner can view the content, no problem. Products like the DirecTV Com 3000 and Dish SmartBox utilize a form of encryption called Proidium. The only caveat here is that you will require a TV that supports Proidium. In some cases, you may be able to request the removal of Proidium, but that's something to discuss with your service provider. Regardless of whether you have a Com 3000, a Ucrypt, a set-top box headend, or any combination of what we just talked about, all of your outputs need to be checked. The output of your bulk video product, the output of your modulators. How healthy is our signal feeding the distribution system? That's what we want to know. Are we meeting the Z-band requirement of 20 dBmV? Like we say, crap in, crap out. Are you missing channels? Or are the channels pixelated? Modulators do go bad over time. Cables and connectors can degrade, and sometimes the signal level from your service provider can change. We see it all the time. So when in doubt, get your meter out and check that dB level. Check the output of your bulk video feed. Check the output of your modulators. Are they all at 20 dBmV? Once you've confirmed that your head end is happy and healthy, we can move on to the distribution system. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you found all the information useful. Thanks again for watching, and if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Are you ready? Okay. Can I do that again? Let me do it one more. Let me say that one more time because I was slipping over my words.